I repeat, $1 trillion. Elon Musk is not the richest man on earth. Elon Musk is not the richest man on earth. I don't know where people got this from. Okay, recently, let's dive into this. Recently, there's been news everywhere, Forbes, everywhere, that Elon Musk, the first and only man to ever earn $1 trillion on earth. Now, this is not true. This is not true. Let me tell you guys something. Now, the richest man on earth, let's take it this way. The richest man that has ever lived. Good. We can accept it that way. It's okay. You can say Elon Musk is the richest man. Currently, $1 trillion owner right now. We can say he is the richest man on earth right now. But he is not the actual richest man who has ever lived. You get? They say no, nobody has earned $1 trillion. No, this is not true. Now, the richest man who has ever lived, let me introduce him to you. His name, you want to know his name? You want to know his name? Anyways, his name is Mansa Musa. In fact, this man's net worth, they couldn't record this man's net worth. This is how rich he is. They couldn't measure it. It was beyond measurement. This man walks and lives in gold. He plays with gold. He builds with gold. He does everything with gold. Mansa Musa, the richest man that has ever lived. That guy owns over $150 trillion. Over $150 trillion. Now we have the second man, Genghis Khan. Okay, you can don't mind the pronunciation. I don't really know him, the name that much like that, but Genghis Khan. That guy owned over $100 trillion in his time. Are you following? The next on my list, I have Emperor Shenzong of Songs. Emperor Shenzong of Songs. This guy owned over $30 trillion in his time. $30 trillion in his time. Good. Now the next on my list, I have August Caesar. August Caesar owned over $5 trillion. $5 trillion in his time. $5 trillion in his time. This is a woman actually. Empress Wu Zetian. That's what they call her actually. Empress, because she's a lady. Instead of emperor, we have empress. Empress Wu Zetian. She owned over $16 trillion. $16 trillion in her time. Then I have Abba the Great owned over $25 trillion in his time. Then we have the likes of Nikola Alexandra of Roman. We have John D. Rockefeller. And lastly, we have Elon Musk. Elon Musk owns I repeat, $1 trillion. The first man I mentioned owned over, that's Mansa Musa, owned over $150 trillion. Genghis Khan owned over $100 trillion. Emperor Shenzong of Songs owned over $30 trillion. Empress Wu Zetian owned over $16 trillion. August Caesar owned over $5 trillion. Elon Musk owned $1 trillion. Have you seen the map now? Thank you and argue with your keyboard. It's your boy Auto Shady. See you next time.